I'm going to take some time to discuss the concept of Shunyata or emptiness as it is known in Buddhism. This is a concept which is really tricky, and it has confounded translators and Western scholars for a really long time. Very few people can said to be possessing the required conceptual knowledge or framework for Shunyata or emptiness. So, Shunyata right now is quite misunderstood even by a lot of Western scholars and scientists who sometimes try to use it in their lectures or TED talks. So, Shunyata, Shunye is a Sanskrit word, it means zero, and it's also notable that zero came from India through the Arabs to the Indo-Arabic numerals. So before that, zero was not used. So a commonly misinterpreted and misunderstood form of Shunyata is that it's nothingness. It's a translation which has caught on from the period when the British were in India and they were translating Buddhist texts. So emptiness is something which is not nothingness. It doesn't mean that there is nothing there. Uh, Briefly, in one line, emptiness means there's nothing which is independent. So there is no independent existence of things. There is nothing which exists independently in this universe. So expanding on it, emptiness means that things are inherently empty of any substance, which means that nothing exists in independence. Everything exists in relation to each other, in relation to other things. For example, if we look at a table, so we can label it as a table, but we know that a table has many parts. It has the flat surface, then it has four or more legs, then it may have a lot of nails which are driven into it. So everything is made up of a lot of parts. For example, a door, we cannot say it's a door in isolation or an independent door exists. It's always made up of panels, it's made up of a handle, it has hinges, it has a frame where it goes, and the handle has maybe it has a lock as well. So even a thing as simple as door is made up of many things. Similarly, if you look at a tree, it has many different parts. So every object exists in relation to other objects. It is made up of many different parts, and we cannot say that anything, according to emptiness or Shunyata, nothing exists in pure isolation or pure independence. Everything is connected to a lot of things, and every little thing is made up of a million things. When we further investigate those million little things, they are made up of million more little things, and going on in this way, emptiness means that nothing exists independently. Everything is interdependent, everything is dependent on a lot of other factors and other factors in turn. So the very famous sutra or sutta from Buddhism, which tells about Shunyata, is the Lotus Sutra, or also the Heart Sutra. So the Heart Sutra is really important in Buddhism, and it is said to have been written down in old China, and they say it was translated from an already existing sutra, but modern scholars they challenge this. So in in the Heart Sutra, it talks about Lord Buddha in a place in India called Vulture Peak. So on Vulture Peak, he gives a discourse in the company of many different beings, including celestial beings, and he gives a discourse on Shunyata by saying that the nature of all things which are evident or which we can see, is again interdependent, and all things are connected to each other, and all things are dependent on each other for existence. So he goes on to enumerate how all the sense objects are interdependent, how all the organs are interdependent, how all the qualities of mind are interdependent, and nothing exists in pure isolation. So the Heart Sutra is considered one of the really important explanations of Shunyata. And apart from this, the Buddhist people think that Shunyata conceptually is one thing, and realizing Shunyata experientially is another thing. So while you can write an exegesis of Shunyata, you can explain Shunyata using concepts and words. However, experienced meditators, they realize Shunyata experientially. They go into a state where they recognize what Shunyata actually is. And if you realize Shunyata, it's said you have gained a very high level of realization. You have now experientially experienced the mind state of a lot of realized beings. And it's, of course, realizing Shunyata is a long process. It's a laborious process. It is said to take many years of meditating and being under a meditation teacher to realize that state.